How long is it going to take me to fill this bad boy up? All right, here's my top loader binder that I showed in one of my previous videos. Listen to this. Thing is heavy. And I'm going to show you what I decided to fill my first top loader binder with here on the channel. Welcome back. My name's Adam Harris, ring announcer, wrestling fan and collector here in the mountain state of West Virginia. I've got a little update to my PWI 500 video as well, and I got some footage. Check this out from the Great Muta signing that was last weekend, this last Sunday in Ashland, Kentucky, at the Time Warp Mall location. Sonny Ono and the legendary Great Muta in the house, and JR at a walk-in time let me take a few photos of some of the Muta figures that he got signed, and he's got those for sale at his shop. If you missed out, I wasn't able to get anything autographed. I had to work that day, but it was so cool that they brought the Great Muta to Ashland, Kentucky. Next up is Sting and Lex Luger, as I mentioned in my indie preview for the month of November. So you've got a chance to meet and greet with Sting with the face paint and a special limited opportunity with the total package and Sting. Weren't they the two dudes with attitudes before Shawn Michaels and Diesel? I think that's right. One thing I didn't mention, another indie show coming up this weekend as I'm recording this, Marmette Elementary School Mega Pro Wrestling is going to be in the house there, so might be able to check that out this weekend. I'm not working. But speaking of autographs, that's indeed what I decided to fill my first ever top loader binder with. This thing is huge. It's massive. And I've got about 5 years worth of autographs in the binder so far, separated out by year. Here we go. Don't know the best way to show this on the camera, but man, oh man, I thought I might tell you a little bit about a few of these. As you can see, starting in 2021, I started getting autographs on trading cards. And here's my most recent ones from Toy Stock. I showed you guys those from the franchise, from Hornswoggle, and then, of course, some ASW. Jake the Snake Roberts. Check this out. This was from my first year at WrestleCade, and this was one of the first autographs in my binder. Leilani Kai and Wendy Richter from their legendary match at WrestleMania 1. They were at the ASW table. Gary Dameron brought them in, and I saw this card, and I said, man, how cool would it be to get those two legends on the same card? And that's what I did. And that really started me going down this autograph trail. And now I've got this top loader binder, probably not even halfway. Yeah, right there's the halfway point. So I've still got a few pages to go. How long is it going to take me to fill this bad boy up? He's huge already. It's heavy. How am I going to carry this thing around? Well, I'm going to show it off. Should I decorate this? That'd be cool. My buddy JR, he's got an autograph top loader binder, and that's really what inspired me to get that bad boy done. I got to update you on the PWI 500. I did a video again this year of all 34 wrestlers. Turns out it's actually 35. I'll tell you who I missed, but I also did a Big Rubber Guy review. And check this out. I was literally just hanging out, looking at the Big Rubber Guy, and I sat him up here on my ledge right by the window, on the windowsill right here. I sat him up, and guess who was sitting there on the ledge right beside him? Hercules, LJN. How about that? I compared Macho to the other, like the WCW style OSFTMs. I had him next to the Miss Elizabeth. But look at the pose. It's from Hercules. One of the less popular, probably. One of the less popular LJNs, and also one of the rarest gears. He only wore this like once or twice, but that must have been the photos that they used to make the LJN. This is an amazing figure. You got to check this out if it's still available and you love the Macho Man. This thing, what a piece of work. And on this year's PWI 500, here's the note page, and it's indeed, I did forget somebody. My buddy Al Scott from Fan in the Van, from Recharge Disc Golf. Al Scott, party dude, my guy. He said, you forgot one. You left off Otis Koger. I put Atticus Koger on there. He made a strong return this year. He was at number 109, not listed. His brother wasn't listed either, and it even mentioned in Atticus was teaming with his brother, and I didn't even think to look that Otis Koger was in there, coming in at number 362 in the PWI 500, bringing my total to 35 wrestlers in the PWI 500 2025 edition that I've ring announced, bring it to an even 7% of the wrestlers that I've had the chance to work with in my 9 years of ring announcing. And look what just came in the mail this week. The women's 250. I've started my count already. I'm going to see how many of these ladies I've introduced over my career here. I got to do some research, check in with Al, check in with Scotty, check in with Gary, check in with my promoter friends, and double check who I have and have not announced from this year's PWI Women's 250. Somebody in the top 50 for sure is one of the ones I've ring announced, and we'll talk about it here on the channel. I think that's it for now. I've got another eras video coming up. I'm going to do my gratitude era videos starting the week of Thanksgiving and a bunch more stuff headed into John Cena's last match coming up later this year. Really appreciate you watching along. Thanks to all our new subscribers. Leave me a comment. What'd you think of the Macho Man? What'd you think of the top loader binder? How many autographs do you have? Let me know. Leave me a comment and come back next time. I hope to see you then. Come see us at the matches.